welcome to Rain's Design. Today, we're diving into a world of nostalgia, charm, and timeless beauty as we explore, create a rustic haven, vintage grandma's decor ideas for a country home. If you've ever been captivated by the warmth and elegance of a rustic, country-style home or inspired by the charm of a cozy grandmother's vintage decor, then this video is for you. Stick around for these unique tips and tricks to transform your space. And hey, if you love design tips and vintage-inspired decor, don't forget to subscribe to Rain's Design for more content like this. Let's start with the kitchen, the heart of any country home. Imagine a space that feels as if it's been cherished for generations, filled with elements like open shelving, vintage crockery, and warm wooden textures. Opt for weathered wood countertops, exposed shelves displaying antique dishes, and even a cast-iron stove if possible. Mixing these elements creates a welcoming space where every item tells a story. This timeless approach to kitchen decor invites nostalgia and makes cooking and gathering feel more intimate and meaningful. When choosing a color palette, think warm earth tones and pastels that feel soft and inviting. Hues like sage green, soft yellow, and rustic reds bring out the essence of grandma's vintage style. These colors have an understated beauty that grounds the space in comfort and simplicity. Combine neutral walls with pops of color from fabric accents or vintage art to create a balanced, cozy ambience. This color scheme is calming, subtle, and brings a little old-fashioned elegance to your home. Grandma's home was often full of repurposed items, given new life and purpose. From an old sewing machine transformed into a side table to reclaimed wood used as floating shelves, upcycling is the essence of a vintage-inspired country home. Using reclaimed items not only saves resources but also adds character and charm to your space. Hunt for treasures at flea markets or thrift shops, and look for creative ways to make each item a meaningful part of your decor. No rustic country home is complete without cozy layers of quilts, blankets, and handmade textiles. Add a patchwork quilt to your bed, a handmade throw over your sofa, or a crocheted rug for that personal, comforting touch. Vintage textiles often carry intricate patterns and colors that make any room feel warm and lived in. Display these items proudly, not only as functional decor but as a testament to traditional craftsmanship and the charm of handmade pieces. In a vintage country home, matching furniture sets are not a priority. Embrace the charm of mismatched pieces, such as combining a distressed wooden dresser with a floral upholstered armchair. This approach adds character and creates an eclectic look, making each room feel more like an heirloom. Mixing different types of wood, finishes, and styles is part of the charm, turning your home into a cozy space that feels collected over time rather than curated overnight. Adding vintage jars, baskets, and crockery as kitchen decor is a simple but impactful way to bring a rustic vibe into your home. Use glass jars with metal lids to store grains or dried flowers, wicker baskets for fresh produce, and colorful ceramics to display on open shelves. These functional pieces add a decorative touch that brings a farmhouse appeal, combining style with practical storage solutions. Plus, they're easy to swap around and update as you find new vintage treasures. Fill your walls with antique frames, family photos, and vintage art to bring out a deeply personal and nostalgic vibe. A gallery wall of family portraits, vintage prints, and sepia-toned photos tells a story of generations, adding a warm touch to any room. Look for unique frames that might even be weathered or distressed, as these details contribute to the rustic aesthetic. This artful approach turns your walls into a meaningful reflection of family memories and cherished moments. Lighting can truly transform the mood of your space. Choose vintage-inspired lighting like wrought-iron chandeliers, distressed wall sconces, or even oil lamps to capture that timeless ambience. The warm, soft glow from these types of lighting adds both elegance and nostalgia to your rooms. Using dimmable lighting where possible can further enhance the cozy atmosphere. Vintage lighting is not only beautiful but also functional, casting a soft, comforting glow that brings everything together. Bring a breath of fresh air into your vintage decor with fresh flowers and greenery. Place a few sprigs of lavender in a mason jar or arrange a wildflower bouquet in an old enamel pitcher. Indoor plants and flowers brighten any room, making it feel lively and homely. This connection to nature softens the decor and adds a hint of romance to your rustic setting. It's also a great way to keep the air fresh and bring a bit of the countryside inside. No vintage country home is complete without treasured heirlooms and personal mementos. Display family heirlooms like a beloved grandmother's tea set, an old record player, or cherished books. These items bring an emotional depth that can't be replicated, each piece carrying memories and meaning. The charm of vintage decor is that every item tells a story. By adding personal touches, your home becomes not just a place to live but a cherished family retreat full of heart and history. Closing section. Thank you for joining Rain's Design on this cozy journey through vintage grandma's decor ideas for a country home. Whether you're redecorating an entire home or just looking for a few rustic touches, we hope these tips help you create a space that feels warm, welcoming, and timeless. Don't forget to subscribe for more decor inspiration and design tips that bring style and warmth into every home.